Yo, what's up? This is Mike Waters, Phase 1 Sports, and this is day one of our athletic-based training program. So today we have chest and back for our strength and conditioning work, and after that we're right on the turf and we have speed acceleration. So a lot of fast twitch, a lot of turnover work, a lot of hip flexor work for our speed portion of today's training. So let's go. Let's get it in.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so first things first, I would probably take a screenshot of this so that way you have the actual program so you can follow it exactly with the sets and the reps, etc. I am going to do some voiceovers just because I did not talk a lot during the program because I was too busy breathing and trying not to die. But we're starting off with the chain bench press, 6 to 8 reps. You want to keep a nice explosive movement on these as well. If you don't have chains, you can use bands. If you don't have bands, don't worry about it. Just do your regular bench press and just keep them nice and explosive. If you do have someone to spot you, make sure he keeps the bar moving nice and smooth to keep that tempo. And if you don't have someone, just make sure your weight is at a good point to where you can still finish your reps, but it's not too light, but also not too heavy. All right, so the next one is a superset where we're doing a barbell row. So you see it back nice and low, good base, core tight. It's also going to help strengthen your lower back, but you want to get a good row through the bar. All right, now we transition into our incline bench press where we're going pause reps. So we're going a quick 3 count down, 2-second pause, and explode. It has to be an explosive movement. So you got it right there. We're going to drop 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, explode. Drive now. We got a superset, of course, coming off with that. So we're going to single arm dumbbell row. And we're not going to use the bench. We want to stabilize, keep your core tight. So that way you're working your core, your base, your leverage, working everything in this one exercise while also getting a good dumbbell row. Good. Now you'll see Dorico, DS2 Fitness, basically same program, same mission. So 3 count down, quick 2-second pause, and explode up. So nice controlled movement, also working that explosive fiber.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here's the next set. Basically, I just filmed 1 or 2 sets, just a couple close-ups just so you can see the tempo a little bit better. Just combine the two, give you a good visual, pause, and explode. So remember, no matter how fast the bar is moving, internally, I'm basically trying to generate as much force as possible after that pause. And then you want to transition. It's a superset, so there's no break in between. Have your dumbbell ready to go, right off your incline bench, grab your dumbbell, go to work. All right, so now we're going into our band dumbbell flat bench. So you see, we've got the bands here. Hopefully you got some bands at your gym or something that you can use, because it definitely gives it a total different dynamic pull using those bands with the dumbbells. If you don't, then of course just go ahead and use the dumbbells. Just keep that same explosive tempo, and that's the goal. Then we're going to go right into our single arm row, and you see the athletic stance, hand on the opposite leg, because we're trying to generate some nice intensity and a nice rhythm as we pull on these rows for the 20 reps here. Here goes the second set. Just got another one on camera, just so you can see the band and see the tension in there, so that way you really have a dynamic push, and the weight is actually increasing as you get to the top point of your press with that band resistance. So it really gives you a different feel and a real nice pump to finish it out on that chest day. Then once again, back into the band, just showing the angle, still isolating that back with that single arm row. And then you want to go a little inverted twist on that as you pull. Chest and back is done for the day. So now we transition into the turf. Me and my boy Rico, DS2 Fitness. So we halfway done. So now we transition to the athletic base portion, which today is speed, basically speed, acceleration. So a lot of turnover work. So we're going right into it. Let's keep it going. Starting with our high knees, you want to get a lot of reps. Get the body warm, ready for your speed drills. So we started off with the high knees, and then we're going to transition right into butt kicks, or heel kicks is what we like to call them. We're going to do the exercise for the first 10 yards and then a nice easy stride for another 10. And this is karaoke with a high knee twist, so you really want to explode up and drive that knee. Then we'll go right into quick feet karaoke, just working on loosening the hips up and getting a nice rotation, and then into that stride. Then we'll come back with the back pedal with the reach. So we're actually trying to reach and cover more ground on the back pedal. And then we'll go into quick feet back pedal. So this is more like a defensive back. We're also going to open and turn. Now we'll go into your regular basic A skip, get those hip flexors going, and a nice little quick pull with the rhythm A skip. Now we'll transition, just a nice easy stride. First one's at 60%, then we'll increase to 70, 80, 90, and work our way to 100. The 100 is the first time you're really going to go all out on this, just because we're still in the beginning phase. So you just want to loosen your body up and get your body ready for what's next, which is all of our speed acceleration work. All right, so our first one is our box knee drives. So you see it, one leg is on the box. You can use a bench or whatever you need to, and you want your arm, opposite arm up, arms at 90, and it's a quick motion pushing through the heel on the box and driving the opposite knee up. This is going to work on your turnover, your knee drive, hip flexor strength. So you want to drive those elbows as you extend the leg on the box and drive that knee into your chest, and still have a nice forward lean, nice athletic forward lean on these. All right, now we're going into our wall knee drive. So you want to lean into the wall to create that sprinter angle. You're going to start with one leg up, and we're just going to transition based on the number. So this, we're going all odd numbers, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. In a transition, then you want to pause in between each one and it's 2 sets of each number. So you'll see the transition on your screen. 1, 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, and relax. Good. Now we transition. Now we have our band sprints. 20 seconds on the first round. You can't see him in the video yet, but you'll see he's holding a nice band behind my waist, so it's giving me a nice resistance as I kind of pull forward. The goal is not to drag the person that's holding the band, but just to create that forward lean and drive through that resistance. You'll see it a little bit better on the second one when we switch the angle. And this is all about endurance as well. So you got to get that hip flexor strong, get your endurance up so that way you can maintain full speed for a longer period. And you see it from this angle, you see the nice drive. So you want your feet dorsiflex, arms at 90, heel to your butt as you drive forward. It's real in the field. All right, so now we're going to our speed sack sprints. If you don't have a speed sack and you have a parachute, you can use the parachute as well. If you don't have a parachute, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and get your sprint on. You don't need the resistance, but if you do have it, definitely beneficial. And then now, following that, we're transitioning to our regular 10-yard sprint, which is no resistance at all. All right, we've reached the end, core development. So since we've been working speed acceleration, we're going to go with our running man sit-up. So you're alternating legs, and then you see the opposite arm is coming up each time to simulate a running motion. So you're working your entire core, also hip flexors, all your stabilizers, everything's been working through the balance, and you want to keep these as explosive as possible and catch that rhythm for your 20. All right, so that's it. Day one is done. Just want to say, first of all, on the strength and conditioning portion of the training program, adjust the weight. Make sure the weight works for you. Don't worry about what we lifted, or if you can lift more, if you can lift less, doesn't matter. Select the weight that works so that way you can complete all your sets and all your reps. Remember, form technique on this is very important. Make sure you stay nice and tight on all your form. On the speed acceleration portion, only thing we used today was the speed sack. So if you don't have a speed sack, you can use a parachute. If you don't have a parachute or anything like that, don't worry about it. Just use your straight line sprints without any resistance for your 20 yards. And then, of course, come back to the 10-yard with nothing at all. So just wanted to say this was day one. It's in the books. It was pretty intense, as you can see. Tomorrow we come back with lower body deadlift day. So we're going to be right back at it. This is a 6-day-a-week program, so get ready. Day one is in the books. Hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, if you do it, tag us. Tag us on Instagram at IamPhase1 or on Facebook, Phase1 Sports. So that's it. Day one in the books. Check it out. See you on the other side.